Today we're demonstrating ADHD management using our platform on Pippen. So for the purpose of this demo, we're going to go ahead and begin the audio. So you're talking to your patient and you're collecting that information as you normally would using the AI Ascribe. And you can see that my voice is being transcribed word by word. And at the end, you would end the recording and submit. Now, for the purpose of this demo, I'm going to post a previously collected transcript just to show you how ADHD assessment can be done more seamlessly using a Pippen platform. So you submit the transcript and you're starting to get your documentation, right? So as this is happening, I just want to show you sort of, the length of this transcript. So you're talking to the patient, Alex, who brings up that they think that they have ADHD. You go into a lot more details about ADHD, including the ADHD criteria. You're asking about, other important things like family history, and you can see it's a detailed information, detailed transcript there. And this is the notes that you're getting by default. And once that's finished, now we can actually consider doing a lot more information through this. So for example, let's say I want to actually provide more information out of our encounter beyond the subnotes. So I'm going to ask to the Pippen, please map the answers from this transcript to the ADHD criteria, right? And I'm going to request that information. So what's really important is that ADHD is a lifelong diagnosis, and so you really want to make sure that you've got that documentation done really, really well. So, the first attempt here is really, really good, and this may be sufficient for a lot of doctors, but let's say you're like me who wants to be extra sort of careful and really document that this patient has ADHD. Well, I'm asking Pippen to match the answers that Alex gave the patient onto the ADHD criteria. So you're getting much more detailed information. You're getting verbatim answers that actually match these criteria. Right? And so then I can post this, initial subnote. I can also add this information as well. Right. By the way, this is a hypothetical, example. Nothing here is real, but you can see the point of how this is being used to really support the practice, right? Now, let's say I want to give Alex some take-home, right, summary of our visit, right? Because we did talk about a bunch of stuff, right? I wanted him to review some medications. I wanted him to discuss options with his father. We talked about potential work accommodations. So let's say I want to give him a handout essentially. So please provide a concise patient-facing summary of focusing mainly on the action points needed. So now it's actually gonna give me a summary of our visit, right? So again, you don't have to do this, but this can be really, really helpful. Think if you have elderly patients that you want them to remember certain things, or with concerns about memory, or just that patient that needs a little bit extra support, right, to help them, right? So so it talks about we'll meet again in 3 weeks. I wanted the patient to look at these options. I wanted him to ask his dad about what medication the father is on, because that could be a starting point. We talked about, getting the form for academic accommodations, right? Bring any necessary forms. We talked about other strategies to help ADHD. Now, let's say a patient comes back and you need to fill out a form, and sometimes these forms are really specific, but sometimes they're really vague. They would just say, what school accommodations do you want, right? And so, again, you can use this platform to really help you with that process as well. So we're going to please provide list of academic accommodations based on this encounter, right? So you can see I'm just using natural language with these sort of requests, right? And I'm taking it much further than just the, right? I'm asking about the criteria, I'm asking about, patient handout, I'm asking about, accommodations, right? So here's like some ideas that you can then discuss with your patient about what makes sense, what doesn't, right? To help guide the discussion around school accommodation. I hope this helps sort of clarify how Pippen platform can be used to really continue to ask additional questions and get more information beyond, just scribing or documenting the visit. Thank you.